What's GottaLoveFresno.com all about? Who's this guy with the blue glasses? And can Ryan Jones actually sing karaoke? All this on the first episode of Nothing to Do. Welcome to the weekly Fresno web series that dares you to tell us there's nothing to do. My name's Hoots, I'm gonna be your host, and I know what you're thinking. This guy looks like Johnny Depp. What? Anyway, enough about me. Let's get to the news. Our first story is, what is this website? GottaLoveFresno.com is this brand new site that's gonna be featuring web videos created right here in the Valley. That means stuff you care about, made by people in our neighborhoods, broadcast right here. So instead of going through billions of videos looking for one that's actually interesting about Fresno, you just go to GottaLoveFresno.com. It's gonna be pretty cool. So what's this show all about? Nothing to Do is going to be a lot of things. We're gonna talk about local news, and I mean really talk about it. We're gonna talk about what's funny about it, what's interesting about it, what you actually need to know about it. We'll have Mike Oz on every week telling you what you should be doing on the weekends. We're gonna interview interesting people that we think you ought to know about. Plus, like a ton of other really funny segments you aren't gonna wanna miss. Not to mention, we're gonna be showcasing some of the best content found right here on GottaLoveFresno.com. My favorite video this week is called Fresno State ARI Dairy Air Study. Yes, dairy air. I'm leaving it alone. It's all about air pollution in the valley and how it's related to the ag industry. Or it's about a big red balloon that measures the lactose intolerance of cows. Is that ironic? Anyway, you should check it out.
We're using this as a platform to collect air samples to try and understand more about how agricultural facilities, dairy operations affect air quality in the region.
I'm also recommending another Fresno State video called Million Service Hours. It documents Fresno State students on their journey to donate 1 million collective community service hours, which is pretty darn cool and pretty darn worthwhile. For this week's interview, we decided to help you get to know me. We're gonna be spending a lot of time together, so we asked you to tweet, blog, comment your questions, and I'm going to do my best to be as forthcoming as possible. I think what drew me to doing the show was that I love Fresno, like for what it is. I think what I love about being in Fresno is I feel like I can do stuff here that makes a difference. I feel like I have access to people. And so I love the fact that even though we're kind of small, I feel like I'm always learning something new about this place that like I want to take part in and then I want to share with other people. If you're out on a Friday or Saturday night, you can always look me up on Twitter and ask where I am, but you should probably just head towards Livingstone's down the tower. Sometimes you have just a place that feels like just right, like it's yours, and Stone's is definitely that place for me. See, big bearded guys aren't scary, but Rasputin did have a beard. But he's selling music now, so who cares?
Oh yeah. Bye bye bye. I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey baby, come on. No, you may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye.
Not too shabby. Really great voice for a photographer. Now let's check in with Michael Banty from Weird Fresno for this week's Chupacabra sighting.
Chupacabra was spotted crossing the street near Warner's Theater downtown. It is reported that he bought tickets for an upcoming show there, then peed on a lamppost before bolting down the Fulton Mall.
Now's the part in the show where I ask Mike Oz what there is to do this weekend. So Mike, what should I do?
Every weekend you can find something great happening in Fresno. My name is Mike Oz. I write for FresnoBeehive.com and the Fresno Bee. I'm always writing about cool concerts and other community events happening. So this weekend there's one I want to throw at you guys. It's happening at Fulton 55, which is a great concert venue in downtown Fresno. Friday night, it's Lucas Nelson, who is the son of country legend Willie Nelson. So he plays country music along with a little bit of blues, rock and roll. Should be a good night out. Hope you guys go out and enjoy it.
Well, that's all for today's show. So, how do you keep us on GottaLoveFresno.com? It's simple. We don't want your money, we want your clicks. Check out the stuff we highlighted on today's show by clicking on the videos to the right of this window. Forward our show onto your friends. You do that, and I'll be here every week, daring you to tell me there's nothing to do.